played the demo of the first Berserker Khazan, and I have to tell you that I was blown away. Not just because of how polished it was for a demo, but because of how fun the game is altogether. I've never played a Soulslike or a Soulsborne game, and the closest thing I've probably played to something like that is Black Myth Wukong. But I don't even think that counts. After trying this game, I just might start my Soulsborne phase. I'm not sure about that. This game is brutal, punishing, and absolutely addictive. The combat, the bosses, the skill trees, it's a hardcore experience from start to finish, and I love every second of it. But let's be real, I did suffer a lot. Never playing this type of games before, I thought I had it all figured out. Dodge, attack, repeat. Basic fighting stuff. Wrong. This game forces you to learn, and learn very fast. The parrying system isn't just an option, it's a requirement. Managing stamina is critical because you can get exhausted. Your enemies don't wait around for you to catch your breath. They attack, whether you are ready or not. It has its own spirits or runes. For you Elden Ring and Demon Souls veteran, it's called Lacrima. This is what you use to level up, upgrading different attributes like strength, dexterity, and more. Every choice matters, and it makes each playthrough feel really unique. So far in the demo, there are 3 main weapon classes. You have the dual wield, the great sword, and the spear, each with its own skill tree and playstyle. For me, the spear was an easy choice. It has reach, speed, and honestly, it feels incredibly satisfying to land quick, precise strikes. It allows me to keep distance from aggressive enemies while dealing very serious damage. So far, it's done a solid job, and I think I'm going to stick with it when the full game comes out. One beautiful thing I want to point out about this game is the art style. It's not trying to be the most graphically beautiful game, but it's still very beautiful in its own right. I really think more games can come out like this, and as long as they have a very beautiful gameplay, quite an engaging story, I don't think everyone needs to be forced to make ultra realistic game like God of War Ragnarok, Red Dead Redemption, and so on and so forth. The first major boss in this game is Yetuga, a massive Yeti that does not hold back. I thought I could just dodge, attack, repeat, but I was completely overwhelmed. Dodging takes more stamina than blocking, and while blocking takes more stamina than a perfect block or a parry. It requires precise timing because Yetuga is fast, strong, and he hits like a truck. Then I started to learn his attack patterns. I would dodge, I would counter, and then suddenly the game became way more satisfying. But if I thought Yetuga was the last of the bosses in the demo, I was in for a rude and Blade Phantom, an entirely different beast. This fight tested me like nothing else in the demo. Blade Phantom is more aggressive and faster than Yetuga. It punishes every single mistake. You miss a dodge, you get hit. You miss a block, you get hit. You miss a perfect parry, you get hit. It's that simple. It took me over 6 hours to beat him. I don't think I've ever spent that long with a boss. Even the most difficult bosses in Black Myth Wukong, I was able to do them under 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Every second of the fight was very painful. At a point, it was frustrating, but with time, I started to understand. I learned that patience and timing were everything. This type of pain was beautiful to see the least. This game is fair, but it's unforgiving. It's also incredibly satisfying. Every time I died, I knew exactly why, and when I finally won, the relief was unreal. On top of the brutal combat, the game also rewards exploration. It's not an open world game, at least not in this demo. It's more linear, but that doesn't mean there isn't anything to find. There are regular and decent loot drops, there are gear pickups, weapon pickups, and upgrades scattered throughout the world. Finding new gear and experimenting with different weapons gives you a real sense of progression, and I can only imagine how much deeper this system will go in the full game. Another beautiful system about this game is, even though you don't beat a boss, you still earn passive Lacrima. So while you're struggling with the boss, you can still upgrade your stats and skill level to become stronger, at least until you beat the boss. Needless to say, I absolutely love this game. It's one of the most brutal and yet satisfying RPGs I've ever played. The save file carries over from your demo, so that's beautiful. Everything you've earned, every gear you have, you don't have to start all over again. Thank God. I spent 13 hours in the demo. I don't have to do that all over again. I'm personally sure that I'm definitely coming back for more of this game. So let me know in the comments. Did you play the first Berserker Khazan demo? Would you be trying it after this, or are you just waiting for the full game? Or do you not like Souls game? Trust me, if I was to recommend any, I would recommend this because it has a difficulty slider. There's easy, there's normal. I'm playing in normal because my mom doesn't raise any and complete it. If you want to see more of the first Berserker, please like and subscribe. Let me know. Catch me on stream when the full game comes out, and I'll see you players in the next archive.